A traffic camera captured a worrying moment involving a motorcycle and a city bus. Two riders approached an intersection and unknowingly entered the bus's blind spot. The bus driver, unable to see them, continued forward. In just seconds, a normal commute turned into a near disaster, all because of limited visibility. This incident reinforces how important it is to maintain safe spacing around large vehicles, especially at intersections where blind spots are common. Motorcyclists should avoid riding too close to buses or trucks, and heavy vehicle drivers must carefully check their mirrors and move slowly in crowded areas. A brief moment of awareness can be the difference between safety and danger. In another case, a steamroller was being driven along a roadway when the operator suddenly lost control. The machine veered forward and slammed into the front wall of a nearby house. Even though steamrollers move slowly, this event highlights how easily things can go wrong if heavy equipment isn't handled properly. It underscores the need for operator training, strict attention, and routine equipment checks. Brakes, steering, and safety controls must always be in perfect working order. Work zones should also have safety barriers and clear boundaries to protect surrounding property and keep communities safe. A concrete mixer truck lost its balance while traveling down the road and toppled over. Unfortunately, a car was driving alongside it at the exact moment the truck tipped. The vehicle ended up trapped beneath the overturned mixer. Situations like this show how quickly everyday traffic can turn dangerous when heavy vehicles make sudden or unexpected movements. It's a strong reminder to always keep a safe distance from construction trucks and to ensure they're handled with care, especially when turning or driving on uneven ground. Operators of such machinery must stay mindful of their speed, their vehicle's center of gravity, and the traffic around them. A little caution goes a long way in preventing serious collisions. Another incident, a crane truck was attempting to lift a front loader at a job site. Midway through the operation, the crane lost stability and toppled over, sending the front loader tumbling into a nearby ravine. This reinforces just how crucial proper ground assessments, accurate weight calculations, and stabilizing equipment are when handling heavy machinery. Crane operators must ensure the ground is level and firm, use appropriate rigging, and maintain clear communication with ground crews. Safety zones and good coordination can prevent accidents and protect everyone involved. A workplace camera recorded a serious crane lifting accident. A heavy load was being hoisted high above the site when the rigging unexpectedly failed. The suspended cargo broke loose and plunged downward, striking a worker positioned directly beneath it. Incidents like this stress the absolute importance of careful inspections before any lift begins. No worker should ever stand under a suspended load, and rigging equipment must be checked frequently for secure attachment, balance, and wear. One careless moment near a heavy lift can have devastating consequences. In another case, a crane truck was traveling along a narrow mountain road, just barely wide enough for its size. As the operator inched forward, the vehicle lost balance and tipped over while navigating the tight path. This scenario shows how crucial route planning is when transporting heavy equipment. Operators need to evaluate road width, slope, and ground stability ahead of time and, when necessary, use spotters to guide them through dangerous sections. With careful planning and slow, controlled movements, operators can greatly reduce the risk of tipping on challenging terrain. A crane operating at a construction site near a busy road suddenly became unstable and tipped. Its boom swung toward the roadway at the exact moment a motorcyclist was passing through. A nearby dash cam captured the dramatic moment. This incident highlights why strict boundaries between construction zones and public roads are essential. When cranes operate near traffic, extra precautions, such as secure equipment, trained operators, and visible signage, are vital to keeping drivers and pedestrians at a safe distance. Proper planning and preventive measures can drastically reduce these risks. In Bangkok, the violent shaking caused a crane at a high-rise construction site to collapse. The operator was thrown from the cabin as the structure fell, demonstrating the immense force earthquakes can exert on heavy equipment. Workers rushed in to help, while authorities began assessing damage and safety risks. This disaster highlights the urgent need for seismic safety planning in earthquake-prone regions. Cranes, scaffolding, and tall structures must be properly anchored and reinforced to handle tremors. Operators must have clear evacuation procedures, and construction sites should routinely conduct emergency drills. Real-time monitoring systems that detect tremors can automatically stop operations when conditions become unsafe. With strong safety protocols, structural reinforcement, regular inspections, and trained teams, construction sites can significantly reduce the chances of catastrophic equipment failure during seismic events. A crane truck was lifting a large load when it abruptly lost balance. Within seconds, the entire crane toppled, bringing part of its structure down with it. A nearby worker was caught in the collapse zone as the equipment fell, while others ran to assist. This incident shows how vital proper setup and accurate load assessments are before any lift takes place. It's essential to confirm ground stability, use outriggers correctly, and ensure the crane is positioned safely. Consistent communication between operators and ground crews helps maintain a secure working area. With the right precautions, many crane accidents can be avoided long before the lift begins. In Iran, at an active construction site, a large crane was lifting building materials from a flatbed truck. Everything appeared routine until a worker stepped underneath the suspended load while it was still being hoisted. The load suddenly shifted and dropped toward the area where he stood, silencing the entire crew. It was a close call that could have turned tragic in seconds. This emphasizes a critical safety rule. No one should ever stand under a suspended load. Clear communication, proper signaling, and designated exclusion zones are essential during all lifting operations. Every lift, no matter how ordinary it seems, must be handled with full attention and strict safety checks. On March 28, 2025,